Hello, you beautiful people. Another beautiful day. Yeah. Still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Hope you guys 5 senses work. Worry about today, don't worry about tomorrow. Okay? Alright. Look. There is no such thing as a crappy switch port. There's no such thing as a crappy switch port. The truth behind that statement is that the switch can't run games right. Okay? The switch price drop right now don't mean anything. Doesn't mean a thing. The Wii U is still more valuable than the Switch. And the Switch OLED. Okay? The Wii U is more valuable than the Switch, than the Nintendo Switch. Okay? The Switch price drop doesn't mean a thing. Okay? See, Nintendo brought more problems onto themselves than they can handle. Okay? And they dragged their fans down a road that they didn't want to be in when the Wii U was trying to pull them away from all that. Okay? Because Nintendo Corp was sitting on billions of dollars, sitting on it. Okay? And the Wii U just needs a refresh. So everything that they're trying to do with the Switch, the Wii U does it better. The Wii U had things in place. The only missing piece was the GameCube. Okay? So all they had to do was refresh the console. Okay? Refresh it the first time. The first refresh it the first time. Right? And then go on from there. And then probably refresh it again. But there was no need to build a Switch. There was no need. Okay? This is the external hard drive, right? For the Wii U, right? Wii U has external hard drive support. This is the controller, right? This is a Wii U Pro controller, right? Okay. This is the Wii U tablet. Okay, this is the Wii U tablet, right? Plus the Wii U tablet has a camera on it. So this is a Wii U tablet, right? There was no need to build a Switch. Plus this tablet got a headphone jack on it, right? For online gaming and communicating. Okay? This is why the Wii U beats the Switch every day. Okay? Okay? This is the Wii. Whoops. This is the Wii U tablet. Okay? This is the Wii U tablet. There was no need to build the Switch. Everything was in place already. It was just missing the GameCube, right? This is the Wii U tablet. Okay? Alright. This is the holder for the tablet. So what that means is this. You don't have to dock anything. You don't have to dock anything, okay? Alright. So this console needed to be refreshed. Needed some more CPU power. Need some more RAM. The 25 gig CD needs to be 100 gigs in storage. And this console needs to be backwards compatible with GameCube. Plus, it got an HDMI port on the back. And then it has a USB connection on the back. Okay? So it needs an Ethernet port on the back of this. Okay? That was the first refresh. This was before the SSDs come in. That was the first refresh. On the second refresh, now you put the SSD port on the back of this console. Okay? Put a little bit more power, a little bit more RAM, and keep on using it. You can get, on this Wii U tablet, you can get about a 9.5 to 10 inch width-wise, and length-wise, you're looking at about 7 to 6 inches. Okay? There was no need to build a Switch. Everything was right there for them to use. So the sales, marketing, commercial failure was a lie made up to build something new. And people came out in droves and tried to kill this system. People came out in droves on YouTube and tried to kill the system. But now they're backpedaling. Okay? They're backpedaling. Now they're trying to insert this console into their video. Why? Because they realize now that the Wii U is actually better. Okay? This console right now has an SD card port on it, right? So now the real question now is this. What everybody should be asking is this. When is the Wii U gonna play Switch games? That's what everybody that bought the Switch should be asking. When is the Wii U gonna play Switch games? When is the Wii U gonna get the refresh it needed so you can play? It should be backwards compatible too, so you can play the Switch games physically, GameCube games physically. Wii is already backwards compatible with Wii physically and Wii U, and then you need to play next gen. So the real question now is this. When is the Wii U gonna get the refresh it needed so you can play the Switch games? There was no need to build a Switch. The Wii U had everything in place. Okay? This system just needs some power behind it. Everything was right there on the table for them to use. Plus you had the Wii U Pro controller, right? Plus you had your external hard drive. They go up to like I think 18 terabyte in storage. There was no need. So the sales, marketing, commercial failure was a lie made up to build something new so you can control the fans. But now the fans that got the Switch, now they need to ask this question. When is the Wii U gonna get the refresh it needs so you can play Switch games, GameCube games, Wii games, Wii U games, and next gen? When is the Wii U gonna get the refresh? Yep. They should call the Wii U Nintendo Switch 2. They should call the Wii U Nintendo Switch 2. Okay? Kill off the original Switch. Take this back to the drawing board. Okay? Put an Ethernet port on this. Okay? Put some more CPU power, RAM, GDR6. Okay? GDR6 RAM. Put ray tracing, teraflops, DLSS, quick resume. Okay? Smart delivery. Okay? They need to put all that. They need to put all that. Okay? They need to put all that on here. Plus it needs an Ethernet port on the back, plus an SSD card port. That's what the Nintendo fan base should be asking. And they need to bring back the Miiverse back. And the Wii U already have YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon TV. So that is the real question every Nintendo fan should be asking, so they don't go back down this road again. Okay? That 25 gig CD needs 100 gigs in storage. So that's what they should be asking. When is the Wii U when is the Nintendo Switch 2, aka Wii U, gonna get the refresh it needed so we can play Switch games, GameCube games, Wii games, Wii U games, next gen? See what I mean? Okay? That's what they need to ask. Because the answer was right in front of their faces. There was no need to build a Switch. Nintendo brought on more problems on themselves with the Switch. And that's why they're lagging behind in games. Okay? There's no such thing as a crappy Switch port. The Switch cannot compete with the PlayStation 4. It can't compete with the Xbox One. It can't compete with the Xbox Series X or PS5. Now, let me address this. A YouTuber tore the Wii U down and said he didn't stand a chance. So let me get this straight. If I take the specs, forget the PlayStation 5 physical edition. If I take the specs of the PlayStation 5 digital edition and put it inside this console, the Wii U doesn't stand a chance? Forget the Xbox Series X. If I take the specs of the Xbox Series S and put it inside the Wii U doesn't stand a chance? Do you people know what you're really talking about? See, power and specs matters in video games, okay? There's no such thing as a crappy Switch port. The Switch is not powerful. It ain't as powerful as a PS4. It's not as powerful as the Xbox One. It's definitely more powerful than the PS5, and it's definitely more powerful than the Series X. That's why they're struggling to get games and they can't run games. But if they had the Wii U, they wouldn't have an issue. Okay? So they need to check. They need to call this either the GameCube 2, GameCube number 2, or Nintendo Switch 2, and they need to go back to this. Okay? Because they had a lot of features that the fans missed. That was pure selfishness and greed and pure evil what Nintendo did by building the Switch. But that's the price you pay when you're stubborn, you're hard-headed, and don't want to listen to anybody. Okay? So everybody again should be asking the question, when is the Wii U going to get the refresh it needed so you can play the Switch games? And once the CD-ROM drive is fixed, you can play Switch games physically, GameCube games physically, Wii games physically, Wii U games next gen. Okay. The Wii U is the truth. The Nintendo Switch fans right now wouldn't be going through the problems they go through. Once the Wii U was refreshed, they wouldn't be going through it. Nintendo dragged them down this road. Okay? And brought more problems onto themselves than they can handle. Okay? The Wii U is the truth. Had everything in place already. You can't even send a text message or a friend's request on the Switch. The Switch don't even have a headphone jack. But the Wii U does. Okay? So the Wii U is the truth. Okay? The Wii U is the truth. That's why this console is still the console is still thriving. It got so much features on it. Okay? It's facts. And let me address Capcom too, since Capcom running its mouth. See that Ultra Street Fighter 2? That was a publicity stunt because the Wii U can run Ultra Street Fighter 2. If the PlayStation 1 is 32-bit using a 600 megabyte CD, right? And Capcom flooded the PlayStation 1 with games, right? If the PlayStation 2 is 300 megahertz using a 4 gigs DVD-ROM disc, and Capcom flooded that console with games. Capcom flooded the Sega Saturn, which is a 32-bit system, with games. Okay? Capcom flooded the Dreamcast, which is 200 megahertz, using a 1 gigahertz GD-ROM disc, with games. The original Xbox got a couple of them, which is 733 megahertz, using a 4 gigahertz 4 to 8 gigs DVD-ROM disc. So if Capcom put all those games on all those consoles, meaning the PS1, PS2, Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, on the original Xbox, and the 360, the Wii U can run Ultra Street Fighter 2. Okay? So Capcom tried to be slick with Ultra Street Fighter 2 and try to make it look like the Wii U couldn't run it. But the Wii U can run plenty of Capcom games. Not only that, they put Capcom Arcade Museum up in the Microsoft Store. Okay? And all those games, they finally decided to release Alien vs Predator after people have been asking for that games for years. Okay? For years. All of a sudden now they want to put 19XX out in Alien vs Predator. Okay? Capcom is a liar. The Wii U can run Alien vs Predator right now. The Wii U can run 19XX. So everybody should be asking, okay, Capcom, where's the games for the Wii U? Or better yet, so Chris, if that's the case, where's the games from Capcom for the Wii U? And my response is this: let's ask Capcom and Nintendo. Okay? The Wii U is the truth. Okay? They lied on this system, but the system is still thriving. It has a CD-ROM port and SD card port with external hard drive support with an HDMI port. And you're using a tablet with a camera and a headphone jack. This system is thriving, and you don't have to dock anything. Okay? You might have to dock it digitally, but physically you don't have to dock it. Wii U is the truth. Okay? This console is the truth. Okay? They were trying to kill the system. They can't kill it. They only look foolish right now building the Switch. They should never went against it. Went against the Wii U. Okay? This console is a truth. And look at the games that they're missing out on, man. Look at the games that they're missing out on. When you miss out on Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight, The Avengers, Anthem, four Star Wars games, 4. When you miss out on all those Need for Speeds that EA got up in the Microsoft Store and PlayStation Store, this was the answer to the Nintendo fan base problem. It needed to be refreshed, and Nintendo know it. But they chose to lie about it. And now that lie has came back to haunt them. The Wii U is the truth. Okay? It's more valuable than the Switch will ever be. If you take a sheet of pen and paper right now and write down every feature, take a sheet of pen and paper, draw a line down the middle. Wii U, Switch, write down every feature. The Wii U wins. Beats the Switch by light years. The system needs to be refreshed, man. And the Nintendo Switch fans are going through it. These next four months, the games that are coming out, Switch ain't getting none of them. The Wii U got Batman Arkham Origins and even Call of Duty. It's missing some Batman games and Call of Duty games. Nintendo lied to create the Switch. Okay? They created a lie. Okay? And that YouTuber who tried to talk about Capcom and the Wii U can run Street Fighter. It can. So they should have kept using this. I mean, look at it. You don't have to dock anything. Leave this in the hard drive at the house. Take this on the go with your headset. And your controller if you want to. Everything was right there. The Miiverse, it just sat there. They didn't even give the Miiverse like a painting option, a coloring option, unlimited text, emojis, or memes. Okay? The Wii U is the truth. They tried to kill the system, but the system is still thriving. Okay? It is still current. And that's what this is what a lot of Wii U haters can't stand, is that the Wii U is still current. It is still current. Okay? And they should have refreshed this console. This console should have gotten the same amount of refreshes like the Xbox One did, like the PlayStation 4 did. And those games that the Xbox One and PS4 are getting, except for the exclusives, the Nintendo fans would have had them. Okay? Would have had them. And the Miiverse would have benefited greatly, tremendously from that. Okay? Because the Wii U had something for everybody. So this thing really needed to be refreshed. Okay? And they chose to lie about it. Okay? Now you see people who diss the Wii U and try to act like they were down with the console. They're backpedaling now. They're sliding the Wii U in their videos. Okay? Is the Wii U still worth it in 2021? You know? I mean, you can see the videos that they try to make. This console is the truth. Okay? It's the truth. Okay? This console is the truth. Okay? There's plenty of games this system can run. Plenty of games the system can run. Plenty. You know what I'm saying? So don't get caught up in the sales, marketing, commercial failure, man. When you miss out on four Star Wars games, 4, that is a problem, man. It's a serious problem. Anyway, I'll leave this video for y'all to enjoy. But nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing, or Dark Side. Gone. Peace.